Alright, I know I haven't posted a YouTube video in a while, so today I thought I'd just do a little short one, because I just installed the twin stunts. They don't call it the saggy ass fix. Twin stunts, whatever they call it. I think it's called the saggy fix, I don't know. But I know SS Moto has one, and he calls it the saggy ass fix for the FZ07. So I got the twin stunts version. And the reason that I got the twin stunts version is because I was looking at the SS Moto one at first, and on his website it says that it would not work with the Akrapovic exhaust. Now, and on his site it says no saggy ass fix would work, like none of them. So his raises the rear end, according to his website, 2 to 3 inches or something like that, maybe 2.5 to 3.5, something like that. But the point is, the twin stunts one only claims to raise the seat 1.5 to 2 inches. So me being a shorter person, on top of me having some worries about the rear end being raised in the air too much and it not clearing the swing arm, not clearing my Akrapovic Carbon Exhaust, that's what led me to go with the twin stunts mod. But really, I do like how the SS Moto one looks. Like, I like the anodized black that he does with a lot of his parts. That's actually part of the reason that I went with the SS Moto handbrake caliper kit. Well, that and the fact that it comes with a rotor too, a big rotor. And I wanted to do my own brake lines to match the blue on the bike. So I went with translucent blue core motor lines, and they look great. So that's why I didn't go with like the full kit from twin stunts for the handbrake, even though I do know people with the twin stunts handbrake kit and they love it. But I went with SS Moto, so I can do my own thing, match my own parts, and I love it. No problems with the SS Moto handbrake bracket. But so far, initial impressions of the twin stunts asphyx is it's noticeably higher. Like, not by much. I can still flat foot the bike, and I'm 5'7"-ish. Yeah, I'm like 5'6.5". But like once I put my boots and stuff on, I'm just gonna say 5'7". So 5'7" on the bike, and I can still flat foot this bike, even though I can tell it is noticeably higher. And it's more so than how high it is, it's a lot stiffer. Like, I haven't really picked up the front, well, I haven't picked up the front wheel at all yet. I haven't done any wheelies. But just riding it, going over bumps, I can tell it's a lot stiffer, and I can feel it in my butt going over bumps, for sure. But it's not like jarring or uncomfortable, but it's noticeable. And also, like if I accelerate really hard, it feels like I have, like when you accelerate, like I'm not feeling like that squat down feeling. Like that squat down feeling, it happens when you're riding the bike by yourself, but it's very noticeable if you have someone on the back, which I don't. But even just then, like that pull, like I can tell the difference. This little service street that I like to practice my wheelies on. And as you can see, the exhaust kind of touches right there. Like, I can see how the bracket could hit right here, but I'm not worried about that. And really, yeah, I think that clears nicely. This was honestly really close stock. Like, it might have been like in that same position stock. I'm not sure. I didn't pay too much attention to it before I put it on. But the twin stunts Saggy Ass Fix does work with the FZ07s, or not the FZ07, the Akrapovic Carbon Exhaust. Now, it might not work with the titanium, but it works with the carbon. Now, I can flat foot it still, but this is where my feet would usually be. And as you can see, I'm on the balls of my feet. The only way I can flat foot it is if I bring my feet in closer towards the bike. Then I can flat foot it. But where I usually put my legs before this mod was out here. And I'm on the balls of my feet. And this is probably how I'm gonna stand regularly. I mean, you have just as much control on the balls of your feet as you do flat footed. Alright, so now let's go pick it up. I'm not gonna try to pick it up straight to balance point, and I'm gonna try a sit down, even though sit downs aren't my best. So a little sit down just to test it out. Yeah, I can already tell the difference. Actually, this is probably going to make my sit downs a lot better, because like sitting down on the bike, I feel like you put a lot more weight on the rear suspension, and with the really soft rear you get a lot more movement while trying to do sit downs. But I didn't feel very much movement at all. Let's try it again. Woo! It's cold out here, guys. I just spun my tire. Alright, let me warm up these tires, and then I'll come back. Alright, the tire should be warm. So let's try that sit down one more time. Make sure my brake works. Yep, it's there. Yeah, sit downs feel way better. Like, I usually didn't have that much confidence in my sit downs, but they're feeling way better already. Like, now I feel like I can sit down and have a lot more control. Like, that's impressive. Like, I'm not that good at sit downs, and that made me feel like I want to practice them a lot more until they're perfect. Alright, now let's pick it up to a staggered. Still taking it a little bit slow. Alright, first gear, staggered, foot brake. Yeah, that's a lot better. Like, I remember when you used to drop back, you can like feel like the ass end like sink. You still feel it a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong, you still feel it, but it's a lot more controllable. Which might actually make scraping harder, because the ass end isn't just gonna like drop and have the bar smack the ground. Now you actually got to focus on doing it. Probably have to focus a little bit more, but feels good. I give the twin Stunts Saggy Ass Fix a 10 out of 10 for install and performance. Alright, now let's do double back peg, handbrake. Woo, that feels good. Yeah, I would say this is a, if you stunt the FZ, I would say this is a must-do mod, especially for the price. Alright, that's my review. Time to get some practice in.